If you are traveling for the first time to Foz do Iguaçu, one of the most impressive cities in Brazil and home to one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, the Iguaçu Falls, this guide will help you a lot. I will give you the 15 best travel tips to make the most of it. Where to stay, how to get around, what to do, travel insurance, ticket prices, and everything you need to know before going. Let's go! The first tip is about where to stay. The best areas to stay are downtown and the Avenida das Cataratas area. Downtown is more economical, with easy access to restaurants, shops, markets, and public transportation. Avenida das Cataratas is more touristy, located close to the entrance of the national park and near major hotels and resorts. We created this personalized map, which explains exactly which is the best area. Staying there, you can't go wrong. In the video description and here on the QR code on the screen, we will leave the link to the page with this map and with the hotels where we have stayed and highly recommend, including one that is excellent, very cheap, and very well located. The second tip is about the weather. Foz do Iguaçu is hot almost all year round. In summer, between December and March, it gets very hot, with temperatures easily reaching 40 degrees Celsius, in addition to strong seasonal rains. In winter, between June and August, the temperature can drop to 10 degrees Celsius, so bring jackets. The best time to visit is in spring, between September and November, when the weather is milder and the waterfalls usually have a strong flow. The third tip is about must-see attractions. The Iguaçu National Park is the main highlight, with tickets around $20. The tour takes you through trails and viewpoints to the Devil's Throat, the most impressive waterfall. The Macuco Safari is a boat ride that goes very close to the falls and costs about $60. Another amazing visit is the Bird Park, next to the park, with tickets at $16. It is also well worth visiting the Itaipu Dam, one of the largest hydroelectric plants in the world, with tickets starting at $12. For those who enjoy nature, the Poço Preto Trail and the Bananeiras Trail are great options inside the park. But don't worry. In the video description and here on the QR code, we will leave the link to the website where we always buy tickets and tours for the lowest price. It is the largest tour site in the world and has practically everything there. Tickets for all attractions, tours, and excursions to nearby cities and places worth visiting, all for the lowest price, and you can pay in any currency, saving on fees. And they also have free tours that are great. And remember that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip for the lowest price. The websites we use to plan our trips, with everything much cheaper: travel SIM card, travel insurance at half the price, tickets to all attractions, good and cheap hotels where we have already stayed, cheap car rental, and the global account to take money abroad, paying much lower fees. And the links already contain automatic discounts, because we are always updating them. So save and use this page that will make your trip much easier. The fourth tip is about how many days to stay. 3 days are enough to visit the waterfalls on the Brazilian and Argentine sides, as well as Itaipu and the Bird Park. But if you can stay 5 days, you will have time to explore the trails calmly, go shopping in Paraguay, and also visit Puerto Iguaçu in Argentina, famous for its restaurants and casinos. The fifth tip is about airports. Foz do Iguaçu International Airport is only 15 minutes from the entrance of the national park and 20 minutes from downtown. A taxi from the airport to downtown costs about $12. The sixth tip is about transportation. To visit the attractions, the best option is to use ride apps, which cost around $4 per short ride, or hire tourist transfers. Since the attractions are far from each other, renting a car can also be a great option, especially if you plan to cross into Argentina or Paraguay. The seventh tip is about shopping. Foz do Iguaçu is famous for shopping in Paraguay, especially in Ciudad del Este, which is just minutes from the border. There you will find electronics, perfumes, and clothing at much lower prices. But pay attention. Always buy in official stores to guarantee authenticity. Another tip is Puerto Iguaçu in Argentina, with good wines, olive oils, and dulce de leche. And for those who are new here on the channel, welcome. Our mission is to help you travel more and better around the world. If you are enjoying this, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It helps us a lot. The eighth tip is about food. Try Argentine beef in Puerto Iguaçu, which is delicious and costs around $24 per person in good restaurants. In Foz, don't miss the traditional barreado, river fish dishes, and international cuisine that reflects the region's cultural diversity. The ninth tip is about a special experience: seeing the waterfalls from the Argentine side. There the tour is longer, with trails and viewpoints that get very close to the falls. Tickets cost around $30 and are worth every penny, as the experience is completely different from the Brazilian side. The 10th tip is about travel insurance. It is not mandatory to enter Brazil, but if you plan to cross into Argentina or Paraguay, I highly recommend getting it. The average cost is $4 per day, and it can cover medical expenses and unforeseen events. I will leave in the description the link of the comparison site we use, which shows the price of all insurers and guarantees the lowest value. The 11th tip is about language. On the Brazilian side, Portuguese is spoken, but in Paraguay and Argentina, it's Spanish. On all sides, in tourist spots, many people speak English. The 12th tip is about tipping. In Brazil and Argentina, the 10% service charge is usually already included in the bill. In Paraguay, it is not mandatory, but it is common to round up the bill. The 13th tip is about documentation. Brazilians can cross into Argentina and Paraguay with just their ID card in good condition. Foreigners need a valid passport and, depending on nationality, a visa. The 14th tip is about currency exchange. The currency in FOZ is the real. In Puerto Iguaçu, it is the Argentine peso. And in Ciudad del Este, it is the Paraguayan guarani. But dollars are also accepted in many places. I recommend bringing reals and exchanging little by little at local exchange houses. And the 15th tip is, enjoy a lot. FOZ do Iguaçu is a unique destination that mixes nature, adventure, culture, and shopping. A place that impresses with the grandeur of the waterfalls and will certainly leave you with unforgettable memories. If you liked the video, like it and subscribe to our channel to travel more and better around the world. Thank you very much and have a good trip.